Hey friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back for more Hip Kit Club inspiration. Joining you today for a February Pocket Life kit layout today. So using all those gorgeous pocket cards that you see on screen and the exclusive Heartfelt collection embellishments from our embellishment kit as well. And just a little sprinkling of the February colour kit, which is on the screen now as well. So lots of lovelies for today's layout. One thing I will stress is that I actually don't have my February hip kits yet. So the ones that you're seeing, these gorgeous cards here, they're just from my home printer. So imagine how good the quality is on the actual kits that you're going to receive. Now, because I don't have my full kit, I'm using the January Dream Big All the Feels pattern paper just on the back of my paper there. I liked that yellow. It tied in lovely with the February pocket card that says start each day with a grateful heart. And I thought that was just the bright yellow tied in beautifully with the summer theme of surfing and his photos. And yeah, anyway, so cut them to 2-inch strips. You can see I machine stitched them onto the back of my cardstock and then distressed it. And now I am happily playing with my home printed version of the Pocket Life kit. So as I said, my cards aren't quite as lovely as yours will actually be, but I didn't want to wait any longer to share with you how good these kits are. So yeah, I've asked Kimberly if I could just print them off and share them with you instead. So you can only imagine how much better your kits will look, and just stunning. And some of you, I believe, have already started receiving your February kits. So I'm very envious because they take a little bit longer to get to Australia. So my design team brief today not only is to feature the pocket cards, but also all the Hip Kit Club exclusives. So you can see I've got lots of ephemera pieces. I believe some of these might also be exclusive chipboards in your kits, but I've, of course, just printed them on paper so I could share with you today. But lots of lovely, bright, beautiful colors. You can see why I couldn't wait to use this kit. It's just divine. And yeah, look gorgeous. So much loveliness. It's just rich and warm and just screams summer for me. And as I said, perfect for documenting those photos of my son. So I'm thinking of working with obviously a vertical design here, traveling down my page. And while you can't see it at the moment, I have a great vision for those cards, and I don't want to keep the pocket cards as they are. I actually want to trim them into little banner flags and stitch everything in place. And I think that'll look really cool. Yeah, just really fun and summery and yeah, really cute. So just messing around with all the things right now, and there's so many gorgeous things. And yeah, this is the only tricky part, see, because mine are printed on paper instead of being beautiful cardstock. They're a bit tricky to pull up off the desk there. But as I said, I wanted to trim them into bunting pieces. So I've gone and done that now and attached my photos. And I really like how that looks actually. I think that's such a fun way to incorporate pocket cards into your scrapbook layout. So if you're not a pocket scrapper or pocket pager, what's the right term there? But anyway, if you're not into using pocket cards the traditional pocket way, this is a good idea for using those cards. And a different way from perhaps just doing a layered stack as well, which is, yeah, something a bit different and just a bit fun. So you can see I've got that lovely vertical design, and yeah, I want to run some stitching through it. I love the idea of having more messy threads. I like the distressed look on the left and right of the page. It ties in well with it being a boy pet, you know, because he's a bit rough and ready and he's at the beach. And yeah, and then I didn't end up stitching it once down the center. I ended up doing 3 stitch lines so that they crossed over, and it was, yeah, even more messy. But I thought it tied in really nice with that chevron kind of pattern in the background on the All the Feels paper as well. So yeah, so back to all that embellishing, and oh, look at those ephemera pieces. They're gorgeous. And if you missed out on your February kits, because oh my goodness, they sold so fast. If you have missed out, don't forget to get yourself a subscription for March. There are so many benefits in being a subscriber, and of course you save as well. So I'll have details for you to find out about your subscriptions in the box below. And yeah, I can't recommend it enough, because the March kits are even more lovely. Hard to believe, isn't it? We're still going and going over February, but March is on the way and just stunning. So lots to look forward to as always at the Hip Kit Club. Lots of lovelies for us to document and craft with. So just adding in lots of little hearts now. I like the idea of having a trail of hearts, and at the bottom it's, I've got that big banner that says "Oh my heart," and honestly, I think it was "Oh my heart" when I first saw him get up on the board. I think I might have held my breath for a moment there, but just such a lovely, lovely day and a beautiful memory for him. And I think the fact that this is such happy colours and gives off the great vibe that the day was for him as well. It was a really beautiful, fun, playful day. So much fun, awesome. Yeah, and what a fun way to use a kit that is perhaps predominantly Valentine's themed, although I didn't feel like it was at all. Yeah, really lovely. Um, but I'm noticing it's a little too white, so I think we'll just come in with some of the colour kit. And this one is the Shimmers Tickle Me Turquoise. Now, as I said, my February kits hadn't arrived, so this is actually, I had it in my stash, so I'm just lucky that I had this colour. But I'm just going to give it a really good stir. So if you haven't used your shimmers for a while, or they come in and they don't quite look right, give them a really good stir, because quite often the shimmery sediment sits at the bottom of the jar or in the lid there. So I always stir both and really give them a good mix, because otherwise you lose that gorgeous shimmer colour. I'm just watering mine down because I do want to do some splatters, and the thing with shimmers is that they're rich and thick and they don't splash all that well. So just coming in with a little bit of water as well, and it won't lose the shimmer. Like, it will, as it dries, it will still have that lovely shimmery tone, but just a little more fluid for movement and getting those extra dots onto the layer, and just that pop of colour really. And I had to use that blue because, well, I mean, I had the colour, but it ties in lovely with that main photograph of him in the ocean and holding his board, and that "Oh my heart" sentiment at the base as well. So lots of pops of blue just to finish it off. And yeah, I think this is so lovely. Just a really happy, joyful page documenting his first surf. Of course, I'll have a little letter for him on the back describing the day and the adventure that he had. But yeah, look, for now, that's probably pretty much my page. I'm just going to fuss around with all these dots. If you do have questions or comments about my layout, though, please don't hesitate to pop them down below. We love hearing from you, and we love seeing what you create with our Hip Kit, so be sure to share with us in the Hip Kit Club Facebook group as well. But yeah, look, that's my layout for today. I really hope you've enjoyed watching, and yeah, enjoy your February Hip Kits when they arrive, and I'm very jealous if yours are already there. Have yourself a wonderful, happy Arty days. Thanks for watching. Bye.